Kenya was built on land theft, and decades later, that theft still decides who eats and who hungers. On BMN today, we decode Kenya's oldest wound. Now let's welcome my friend Charlie for the takeoff.
Thank you, Brian. When the British came, they didn't just take power. They took land. They declared Kenya a colony in 1920 and used the 1915 Lands Ordinances to grant themselves fertile land on 999-year leases. By the 1930s, small groups of settlers owned vast tracts in the White Highlands, while hundreds of thousands of Kenyans were shoved into overcrowded reserves, stripped of their inheritance. Independence gave us a new flag, but not new land. Instead of restitution, Jomo Kenyatta's government carried forward the legacy of dispossession. The Ndungu Commission later revealed that both Kenyatta and Moi irregularly allocated public land to themselves and cronies. Land that had once been stolen was merely slipping from colonial to domestic pockets. In the coastal region, land was first grabbed by Arabs, then the British, and then wealthy Kenyans, maintaining economic exclusion that fuels the separatist Mombasa Republic sentiment. Today, the scars remain. Thousands of Mau forest communities displaced generations ago are still fighting for restitution. Foreign-held tea plantations continue to stick out in Nandi, even as locals demand justice for land once theirs. Land isn't just soil, it's food, identity, heritage. Each election cycle, the land question hides behind speeches. Evictions, displacements, and new allocations take place quietly. Land fuels inequality with far more permanence than any campaign slogan.
Ruto himself, though late to the land race, has not exactly been shy. In fact, I can say without fear of contradiction that by now he owns a good portion of Kenya. He sits comfortably in the company of old guard politicians, the ones who kissed the ring early and secured their acres of inheritance, and together they stand as landlords of a nation where the tenants are its citizens.
Until Kenya heals its land question, every election is just a shadow fight. Land is not an asset. It is ancestral memory, injustice, and promise. Healing it is not optional, it's foundational. Kenya was built on land theft, and until land is restored with justice, Kenya's freedom will always be incomplete. This is BMN, Decoding Power, one story at a time.